All
You
right.
still can.
Thanks, guys. All right. So last session, you guys are essentially infiltrating the Agorron of Yled. I think that's what it's
Yep.
called. Am I getting my A words mixed up?
Probably.
Was the Agorron? Nah, it doesn't matter. Anyways, you have infiltrated this place in order to find the source of the Shadow Ash and cut off all production of that. You made your way down to this cave system that was far under the sort of citadel area that you were in before, where you fought a undead spectral dragon. And that's where we are right now. There are several tunnels leading south, and that's just where we are now.
Neat.
Oh, you know where I think we left off? How much gold is in that pile?
I think we already have that in the cheat sheet.
Do we?
A couple.
We don't use the cheat sheet.
A
yeah,
couple
that's
gold.
the Umberland next.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I remember something in the cheat sheet. Huey level.
I'm proud of you.
No,
20, yay.
you will level at the end of this session, assuming you don't die.
I'm probably gonna die.
Oh.
Try not to.
What if I want to?
Then
Yeah.
fucking die, I guess. You'll get better.
Will
Oh damn! I
Yes,
feel
you're a
like selling
lich.
My sword.
I?
You will get better. The rest of these fucks, debatable.
Yeah.
I mean, Fairlance will get better.
Yeah. I'm always better.
And if I die, Fair to Lance and I have an agreement that I get the good suck.
Well, the problem is they have to be the one to double tap you, and then they do have to bury you,
I'll bury
which
you
means
guys.
they also have to get out.
He'll bury you.
Nothing can hit Fair to Lance.
No, they can hit it like
Oh,
spells.
I'd say
Spells can hit me.
It's been known to happen. Anyways, what are you guys doing?
Let me check because I don't remember if I healed us or not.
You did.
I think.
Yeah, you guys had like a heal circle going on for a minute there.
I will be shoveling gold into my dog's mouth. I
We
do
did
not
not heal. 'Cause
Really?
I'm not at full.
Oh,
Oh, then
that's
I
weird.
just didn't take damage, which is surprising.
Because
You sure? Because I'm reading going to heal for next session unless another bad guy.
Yeah, that was before I made a roll.
Yeah, and then you rolled a 35. I've got the receipts, motherfucker.
That means I did not succeed because it's DC 40.
Oh, well, you fucking suck. Get wrecked, you fucking amateur.
Rude.
I'm sorry I have to roll an 8.
All right, guys. Good session. I'll see you in 2 weeks. All right. See you later.
And get banned.
Yeah, it's DC 40 for me.
All right. So I'm guessing with these massive ass maps, we don't have to worry about the tunnels to the north and west.
No, thankfully.
The ton.
But now I just want to go down them just so that way the DM has to come up with something for it.
Is it one of those forget me circles?
The whole.
Yeah, I mean, I guess after we shovel gold, and I mean, there's really only one way to go.
South. The answer is south, in case anyone was confused.
Nope, going west.
Okay.
I thought it was back up the elevator.
Going home.
Fair enough. I'm going to become a successful businessman instead.
Mm-hmm.
Adventuring
Right.
sucks ass.
We're
Our,
already
our
pretty
20 by
successful.
our 20 by 20 elevator up there.
You're
Yeah.
rich, but you're not like Geb rich.
Listen,
More money, more problems.
We don't need to be Geb rich, all right? We're not trying to be, 1%er. I'm good with being the 2%.
I feel like the 1% in this country has a 1%.
Oh, absolutely.
There's the
Although I feel
wealthy,
like it's a
there's the
lot.
rich, and then there's the richest.
Yeah, then there's the super wealthy.
I have been hoarding gold since before this world existed.
You too?
I invested in the stock market. I might apply for a tax cut.
I don't understand what you're saying.
All right, so going south.
Hold.
Oh.
If you could roll a medicine check at DC 40 for me with
Do I have to do the DC 41? Because I can't hit the DC 41 because I have to roll a
but you're
7.
rolling for me.
Oh, sorry, I have to roll an 11.
If you roll it
Wait,
at a plus 32, just because
what?
I'm not there yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the rat is not here yet.
Uh,
That's a 14 on the dice.
46.
Cool.
So I think
That's
he got it.
crit success. If you could also roll the healing amount,
Oh, fuck. Okay, let me pull it
48
up.
plus 50.
So 98.
Yes. 71.
Thank you. I'm at full. Anybody who wasn't healed gets to heal.
God, I always forget that they changed to treat wounds in this and not
I
like.
have to log in. Gross.
Jesus.
We've only been doing this for like a year.
I think it's been
And
longer than a
and
year.
Roll 20 only does it every time.
There we go. Third password's to try. Got it.
I think that was the third
This
time
is
for
the
me,
way.
too.
I have it saved.
Because I logged on last night.
I should just go through and
Which
save
is
it.
extra
but-
annoying. If you want to roll a medicine check for Decorosia, because she could use some HP. She a little hurt.
Yeah, I'll just do the DC 31 because, like I said, rolling that 11 is too inconsistent. Nailed it.
Hell yeah.
That would only be a regular. I'd say she like hurt.
She about 50-50.
It's not terrible. God, that was a horrible roll. So 36.
That's at
I mean,
least more than what she has.
Should we just stand here for the 10 minutes while they shovel gold into the wolf mouth and bags?
I mean, that works for me.
Would that be an adequate amount of time, DM, for them to shovel gold into wolf mouth and bags?
I mean, it's a big fucking pile, so.
We're probably
Sound
here
like
for
it.
like 30 minutes.
Cool. Well, then if you want to roll yours, I'll roll mine. We can get her some
We're probably
health.
fine. It's that one.
Sick. That's a crit success.
Hell yeah.
So
completely
she heals a lot.
like at least 4.
I'll just do a blanket 100 just to make my math easier.
Yeah.
It's going to be a max. Okay. And we just kind of stand there
Yup.
Okay.
watching them shovel.
Her
Well-
arm is stitched on real good now. Oh, I didn't realize
Well-
Lucas is already way down here.
Yeah, Lucas, you going on a scouting mission? That always goes so well. Sometimes it does, actually, but in the early days.
I was just waiting for the circle jerk up there to be done.
I mean, circle jerk's never done. God, this
Right.
map is so massive. I have to like scroll and swap hands like 3 times.
How do you think I feel? I have to reveal this piece by piece. And I also have to do it on 2 different screens.
Why didn't you go through and like fix this?
Because I can't.
Yes, you can.
Coward.
You could have
can't.
just cut out an entire section of map.
I literally can't because, like, you'll see.
Gonna
I
check
think
this
he's lying
door.
to us.
Okay.
This is doing that. I'll stick with them then, since that's dynamic duo.
Oh, not again. You guys as a dynamic duo never goes well. It's a hallway.
It's always been fantastic.
Yeah,
Gonna check this door.
I have video evidence to the contrary.
We haven't died yet.
Like, not incorrect. All right. So, do we want to deal with Manfred and Lucas first, or Lazarus and Fairlance?
I'm not opening this door.
Okay. Fair
He knows what's
enough.
on the other side. Another door.
No,
I
if
know
you
there's
look,
nothing-
if you look right where the fog of war is on the north side of that door, you can see there's not a wall for another door to be attached to. It's just open squares all the way
All
up.
right. So,
We
open
can see that, our
square.
characters cannot.
Lucas and Manfred opened the door to this place. This enormous dining room is large enough to seat dozens of humanoid creatures. The wooden tables and chairs are all cracked and pitted as though from great age, but they seem to have been frequently repaired. So just looking in, you can see a rather large amount of dwarves here that all kind of look like almost half dead.
So mostly dead.
So all the chatter that's happening in this room will stop as they all look at the door. Not like obviously
I mean,
hostile, but
I'm assuming Lucas is a good enough sneaky boy that he wouldn't have just opened the door. He would have peeked, like, carefully.
I was not given a distinction.
Oh, great. All right.
Like I said, they do not look outwardly hostile. Otherwise, we would have already rolled initiative.
Gonna close the door.
Wrong door.
Just gonna move back up here. See ya. So
I'm gonna tell the other two what we found down below.
Yep.
What do you find?
It was our
Dining
Shaun of the
room
Dead
full of
moment.
dwarves.
Is that normal?
Half dead dwarves.
That sounds half normal.
Yeah, that's an accurate way to describe it.
So, like, do they need to be fully dead or fully alive? don't like this.
We'll know in a little bit, I think.
Their indecision just frustrates me.
Yep.
I think we can probably leave them be for right now, unless they cause us trouble.
They probably will.
But they
Nothing
I don't know.
here.
They all looked at us, and they didn't try and fight. So
Well, cool.
Make me a society check. Lucas, or just whoever, honestly.
My society's like a fucking +2. I can't
Mine's
make any of these
17.
anymore.
Okay, love that 5 on the dice. Anyone else rolling for it?
Yeah, I guess then at that point.
Okay, then you
Alright,
know
yeah, we're
all
good.
this shit.
Cool. Going back to my cards.
All right, Lazarus, you will know offhand that several generations ago, a clan of dwarves known as the Coolnet were essentially contracted to work on the defenses of Yled, and then, for all intents and purposes, vanished off the face of the earth. So, from what you can assume, they've just been down here all this time tending to whatever powers the defenses of Yled.
So what they're saying is they didn't really look that hard.
Well,
Yes.
they didn't really publicly broadcast what powered the city's defenses, outside of something in Yled somewhere powers the defenses. and then didn't give any details about where it was, what it was, how it worked, or how to get there. And it's worth noting, to get down here, you had to go through the sewers and then find a secondary tunnel system in the sewers to get down to here, which then involved going through that whole citadel to then get down to another cave system.
This just sounds convoluted.
That's the point. You don't really want the power source of all your defenses to be easy to find.
I would put it right outside the walls.
Okay,
They would never expect
shut the fuck up. The warden's outside the prison.
Yeah, because there's prisoners inside that prison.
Have you seen those guys? They're scary. I don't want to be in there.
They're like criminals and stuff. Some of them not.
All
Those are
right.
the scarier ones.
Well, are you guys opening this door then?
No.
Okay.
We're
Going
We're
home.
kicking it in.
Are you actually? I mean,
Huh?
I know that's Fairlands' favorite pastime, but
No. Second favorite. First one is throwing money at the poor.
that's, yeah. So, what are you doing?
I'd say
What are
fuck it.
you
Yeah,
doing?
actually kicking it in. Hang on,
I
let me.
want to see if they break their leg doing this.
I mean, it's not going to be hard, but roll me an athletics check anyways just to see if you roll a 1, because it'll be funny.
They got wiggly bacon for legs.
Well, it's
No,
a 3.
I rolled a 3.
Alright, so you might have pulled something in the process, but you kicked this fucking door open with an audible fucking thud as you look into this fucking...
Oh, it's more of them.
You'll hear the low-pitched hum just on the edge of hearing, filling this room, emanating from assorted machines that run throughout the chamber. Hissing pipes, spinning flywheels, and chugging pumps create an atmosphere of barely restrained energy. A light coating of fine powdery ash covers nearly every surface and clouds the air. So the two dwarves are going to be startled and look your way, as like one of them kind of instinctively draws an axe but doesn't like charge you.
Sorry, tripped.
Kevin Spencer.
Greetings.
What?
Who the fuck are you?
Ocean specters.
I kind of want to go with that. Just Lazarus spots out OSHA inspectors.
I pull out a note. just like
Just
here it is.
clipboard.
This just says I do what I want.
Correct.
So yeah, we are inspecting.
You were not
Just making
supposed
sure
to be
everything-
here. Who gave you permission to come down here?
Did we have permission?
No.
I think we did.
The answer is always Geb.
Uh,
I mean,
our
we're
Geb
kind of
given
our
power.
own. I'd say we're kind of our own permission since we're bloodlords.
yeah.
There's a point where Bloodlord doesn't open every single door anymore.
No. It obviously opened these two doors right here.
To
Didn't you see them open?
Not wrong.
Oh. Got roasted, idiot.
And obviously it got us
It
past the
didn't-
dragon.
It didn't open the door. It kicked it in.
Yeah, so one of the other dwarves is going to pick up a nearby kind of just like metal rod. Who are you? Why are you here?
Okay, even if we were afraid of that little rod of yours, we do what we want. And who picked it up? Which one? Ping him. Okay, cool. I start walking towards him with my fucking big ass dog. Don't draw weapons at me. I take offense to that. It's against my religion.
We have been charged with defending this place and watching over it for generations. you will have to excuse if I do not casually allow anyone that walks in here to just stride through unavailed.
Well, we have been availed, so we can walk through now, right?
Because we didn't have any like reason to fuck with the defenses of Yled, right?
Nope.
No, turning off the defenses is bad.
So, yeah, I mean, we can just try to guarantee them like we're not going to fuck with the defenses. We're just looking for this really shady shit that's going on.
Yeah, you take all the gold.
Make me a perception check, Manfred.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, come on, aren't you a wisdom character?
Clerics aren't really characters in Pathfinder.
When he puts it that
42.
They are a heal sprinkler.
And even then, it's one of those sprinklers that, like, it's supposed to shoot out, like, many feet, but it kind of leaks, like, just on the ground right in front of it.
So the false
right.
advertising sprinklers on
Yeah.
the TVs. Yeah.
So,
It's like those expanding hoses that don't actually expand, they just break apart on the first use.
Manfred, you're going to notice two things. The first is that the ash that is all over this room is actually shadow ash.
Sick.
This is just a processing chamber.
Sick.
The second thing
Alright,
you're
well,
going
that's violation number one.
So the second thing you're going to notice, if this wants to work, is a secret door to the north.
Is it that? Oh, it's not the double doors. It's the ones there in the corner. Okay. So again, I'll go ahead and mention like we're not here to mess with the defenses. We're just trying to figure out why you're processing shadow ash, and
We are under
deal with
orders
that.
from Chancellor Kimnebi.
We're under orders from Geb.
Can you say that again to the lapel, please?
We are doing as we were ordered. We were told this was the will of Geb.
We're doing what we were told, and Geb told us to deal with the shadow ash.
You're
So,
killing people. It's annoying. Please stop.
so the two dwarves are just going to kind of look at each other. That doesn't make any sense. You're giving us conflicting orders.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna keep walking towards this fucking idiot.
Look, we are just trying to figure out what is happening right now. We were given orders to make shadow ash. You're saying you were given orders to stop production of shadow ash.
Yes.
Do you have
It's
some?
almost like it's almost like Chancellor Fivehead doesn't have the best interests of the country at heart.
They don't know that. They have not left this cave system in like 200 years.
I will dumb down the situation for them without like telling them, hey, we might have to break the machine because I think that's what we're gonna have to do. And that Chancellor Kanebi is acting suspicious. All of that.
Just, do you have some sort of paper or writ, something that can verify what you're telling us?
Do we?
I mean, I'm sure our book nerd has something written down.
Sure we do.
I'm gonna check.
You don't specifically have a writ for this.
Oh, cool.
But I'm sure we've gathered some evidence in our investigations and travels. Like,
Yeah.
He told me. He told us it to us in our brains.
Just
because that's always gone great. That starts of religions usually.
But it's true.
someone who has it, make me a diplomacy check or an intimidate, because Fair to Lance loves that.
Okay,
I think
well,
Fairlance has that covered.
I have yes, I do have intimidate because that is my religion.
Losing my religion.
Oh, wait a minute. Am I I'm like poisoned or something like that. Does that
We're
gone?
doomed.
Yeah, that
Oh,
doomed.
frightened's gone. Yeah.
Frightened's gone. If you were doomed,
Doomed
still
is
there.
not. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure because everything was red. I was like, no, I'm useless.
my charisma, no.
There you go. 43.
All right. So, you are going to. God, I'm fucking blanking on words today. I'm not tired. Your intimidation is satisfactory, as they are gonna kind of recoil a bit. Look, we were just doing as we were told. If we were told to do something we weren't supposed to be doing, that is not our fault.
We weren't saying it was. We're just letting you
But we'd
know.
like you to stop now.
We can do so until we receive further orders. Then we will take your word on that, but I assume Kelganth is not going to be ecstatic about that when you go to see him.
I have a question.
Yes?
I think we have the same question.
Is this thing right here a machine making shadow ash?
It's not making it, it's processing slash purifying it. It looks,
Cool. So
I was gonna say it does look kind of volatile, and like it has a bunch of moving bits and pieces in there.
cool. I'm gonna keep moving towards this guy until he's
Look, if you say we aren't supposed to be doing this, we will put a hold on any more processing. We were just operating off of Kemnebi's orders.
all you need to say. Because I was about to process you. Okay? Don't make me do that.
Look, these doors behind me, he points to the doors to the north, lead to Kelganth's lab. He is the one who's been responsible for harvesting the shadow ash. We just process it and ship it out.
And what about the door over here? Where's why is this one hidden?
That's it's just a back way into his lab.
That sounds like the right way.
Why didn't you tell us that first?
It didn't seem important at the time.
Oh, it doesn't seem important now that I don't throw you into this stupid machine.
Look, we are trying to work with you here. We are just as confused as you about this whole situation. Well, you don't seem very confused at all.
Don't worry, we are.
Yeah, very much so. We are
Burke's good at
winging it
hiding.
every day.
Don't tell them that.
All right. Well,
Look.
so we know where the north door leads. What about the door to the east?
So, they will let you know the doors to the east and south lead basically to their living quarters.
Oh,
So, like, where you were at was their dining hall.
Yeah.
These doors to the south lead to their fucking kitchen.
and the east.
Actually leads to, like, their beds and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Hey, who are your friends in the other room?
The other room, they are contracted to work here the same as us.
I'm still really surprised that none of them have come out to see like who the fuck was that.
But like, what are they doing in there?
Probably eating?
Why?
They live here.
Fairlance is just looking for a reason to throw a dwarf
No,
into
no,
a
no.
machine.
I'm asking you, why do they think it's okay to have a break right now?
As we just told them to stop working entirely.
No. I'm just wondering. I'm just trying to think. Like, is this supposed to be some kind of fucking union happening now? They think that they're people.
We simply work in shifts. They eat while they're not on the shift, and at some point, we will be off shift and they will start processing in our stead.
I
No,
don't
they
know.
won't because you're not processing anymore.
Yes, I just meant in general. That is how it would work.
I mean, a horse can have a feed bag. Why are you too good for that?
Well, there's a lot less work for us to do until Kelganth gives us more shadow ash to process, and we don't need as many people for that. We're just here's a last line of defense. We guard the place, so we make sure it's fortified and safe.
You're doing a great job. All right, I'm gonna walk past him.
Well, you know, when your fucking boss, well, this person under your boss, tells you, hey, we brought more private security and we're gonna start fucking around with this, do as we say. You fucking do it.
It's called "Don't Be a Sheeple." Think for yourself.
Do your own research.
I feel like we have just given this dwarf so many conflicting opinions and stances on issues.
Yes. I want him to take mental damage from our talking in circles.
I'm so confused.
So,
I'm gonna point to each door. What's through the doors?
He told us.
Oh,
yeah, basically the
That's
only
the-
ones that matter to you are to the north.
got it.
Just this one's the secret one, and this one's the, well, actual door.
All right,
Secret tunnel.
this puppy wants to
Secret
kick in this door.
tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Through the mountain.
All right. So,
Feels like a
Kicking
very
open the
short
door to the
secret
lab?
tunnel.
Yes, the dog is.
Dog is kicking open the door.
He hasn't got to this
just
campaign. Leave him alone.
one big front paw. Just yeah.
all right. So, kicking open the door, a stone walkway. Wait, what? Above? Oh, got it.
Someone didn't prepare for this.
No, it
session.
didn't make it very obvious that this was above the lab because
I mean,
it
I
doesn't
can
say
see that
anything
pretty
about it.
Oh, sick. So the two that went through the secret
Nope.
tunnel are below on the same level as the big bad guy, while the tank and the main healer are up above completely out of
It's-
combat. Sick. Got it.
I will say it's only 10 feet. It is not a drop, like, at all. You don't even take damage.
So my dog can step down and be fine.
Pretty much. So, anyways, a stone walkway crosses above a crowded laboratory. The western half of the lab holds tables and benches covered with scientific and alchemical equipment. To the east is an impressive library. So,
Lucas, I think we have shit luck.
no, you're fine.
Okay.
So, Lazarus
You have
and
the
Fair,
best luck.
Lazarus and Ferdinand, as you walk through this kicked open door, you're going to see a large skeletal figure just kind of float up to the walkway. Ah. I was told you might be coming.
City inspector.
Do not play games with me.
I'm not playing games. I take safety very seriously.
So, Lazarus, it is very easy to see at just a glance that this is a fucking lich.
Hey, comrade.
And for shits and giggles, because it's a little hard to see, I will send a picture of Kelganth in its entirety to general chat. Actually, that should have been cheat sheet. I'm dumb.
A little bit.
Both is good.
I mean,
Kinda looks
we
cool.
don't- we don't-
One
we
is
don't
book.
see it.
One is
He's-
staff. Wand
Book.
thing.
I don't know. His staff is kind of small.
His
It is the
staff,
size of you.
whack. His book,
Yeah.
whack.
Small.
Look, my work here is important. Well, important to me, at least. I can't have you
People gotta-
interfering.
What you working on?
I think we already know.
I want him to say it.
I would be surprised if you didn't already know. I have nothing to fear from you. If we
I
fight,
want to hear you say it.
we have been
Say
harvesting
it for the-
shadow ash. Is that
There
more
you
helpful?
go.
Yes.
Turning off the little carrot microphone recorder.
Got him.
Now we have evidence that he was doing it for sure. He admitted it.
All right, so here's the opportunity where I say, stop it.
All
Or you
right.
go in the machine.
Well,
or Fairlance processes you.
well, here's the opportunity where I say, stop it.
I'm trying. I literally asked you to stop it. If you want me to stop it, I will. I have no issues with it.
I am
Please.
telling you to leave.
I'm trying to be merciful, please.
I'm trying not to make a mess of this lab.
All right. Well, I just committed an anathema to my religion. I have to kill you. I tried to give you mercy. I'm sorry.
Are you though?
Not
I
really.
did. I literally did. You saw me.
No, it's more
I
like,
think this
are
is the
you
first.
actually sorry?
I feel like that fight with the dragon might have fucked with Fairlance. This is the first time I've ever seen him offer mercy.
Right?
Mhm.
I usually ask for a Okay, here's another. Do you have anything to offer me? I will turn around and choke this rat out.
He might enjoy that.
Do you not even know what you're coming here to stop?
Yes.
I know you came here to stop the production of Shadow Ash. I would be surprised if you didn't know that after getting all the way here.
Yes. After the 7th time that our princess was in a different castle, we are finally here to stop it.
We have been repeatedly killing the Bound One over and over again to harvest its body for Shadow Ash, so that we may poison all of Geb's allies, and in such a way that they will be resurrected as undead, so we may take control of the army and control the inner sea.
I mean, I know what the bound one is, but why don't you tell me so I make sure you know what the bound one is?
I mean, make me a fucking religion check.
I'm fucking nowhere. I'm in the corner. I'm in the secret tunnel.
I will make a religion check because I do actually have a decent religion check. God damn it. It's actually better than my intimidate, but I'm gonna roll like trash because I've been talking it up a
Better
little bit.
fucking not. If you do, you better hero point that shit.
I'll assist.
Assist? Does that mean I get a +2?
Let me find my roll.
Oh, you actually. Oh yeah,
I
that's
assist.
Hell
+4.
yeah.
It's really good.
So 41, I assume, because it's a crit. Or is it not a +4? Am I getting my rules mixed up?
No, that's a crit, and well, it depends on their proficiency. Are you legendary in that, or what's your?
Religion? Yeah,
No, I'm
legendary.
talking about a Lazarus.
I am trained.
It's a +2. It's a +3 if you're master, +4 if you're legendary.
Well, either way, that will work just fine. So,
At that point, I would rather just take Lazarus's role.
I didn't want to say anything. I'm helping him.
so basically, the source of Yuled's defenses has a lot of different conflicting stories. One of the possible rumors was known as the Bound One, a creature of incredible power from the Shadow Plane that has its power drained to power the defenses of Yled, like the entirety of the city.
So he got that suck going on, and
Basically, it's been bound and trapped down here for millennia.
Oh. Cool.
I understand my research conflicts with Geb's plan. I simply did it to see if I could.
Congratulations, we all need hobbies. Now can you stop it?
You'll have to excuse that I can't simply let you by. It's not anything personal. It is simply business that I cannot just let you stop my research without a fight. At worst, you will kill me and walk by, and I will come back in a few days.
I mean, we can always you can just keep doing your research. We don't have to fuck with each other.
My research directly contradicts your entire goal of being here, from the sound of it. If you were
Yeah.
trying to stop the production of shadow ash, and I am producing shadow ash.
I mean, do you need to keep producing, or are you good with just how much you have?
I was told to make rather enormous amounts in the name of poisoning several countries.
Just dilute it down. You'll be fine.
What? No, that doesn't kill people though.
Are we trying to get this guy to make meth?
I'm just he might be good at it. Who knows?
Right?
Well, look. I do not feel a need to waste any more of my own time or yours. Are you ready to
Okay.
begin?
So Pokemon
I've been
Black
ready this
Screen.
entire time.
All right. So, everybody roll me initiative.
All right, I'm gonna pull out the chain. I'm gonna cock it.
Sick.
All right, and your health is Datin.
Oh, I have an initiative bonus. I should have been adding that. 26. Hooray!
Nice.
All
Don't I
right.
have climb speed? Isn't that something I have?
And just so you're aware, DM, I did recast spell turning session after combat.
Okay.
Oh, I have a cantrip that helps with climb. That's right.
Ow.
All right, and roll that. We did that plus. Oh yeah, Lucas. I'm gonna take a wild guess. Did you stealth in there, or did
I
you
didn't
just?
say it. We were just kind of hanging here by the door, kind of listening.
Just secret
All
tunnel.
right. All right. So on his turn. Okay. All right. So Lazarus, you are going to see him try and cast a spell. I will say this is unironically a 10th level spell. I don't know if you can actually stop it,
Nice knowing you guys.
but you can roll me an Arcana check at least to identify what he's doing.
Yeah, I can do that. That's no problem.
Okay, he is casting Time Stop.
Oh fuck. Let me see. I think I could use Shadow Siphon because it's treated as 2 levels higher.
Okay, so that would be
I
what,
think.
like an 8th level spell you have to use on that?
Yeah.
That's if you decide to use it, obviously, since
I probably should.
well, Time Stop, like they can't hurt you during it. If they do a hostile action, it ends.
Yeah, but he gets to do shit.
Yes, he does basically get 3 free turns.
Exactly.
I'm okay with that. It might be fair then.
What does the party recommend I do?
I'd rather not have to watch this guy jerk off for 3 turns, but that's just me.
No, you aren't going to see anything. Basically, you're going to see him do like the wavy hand shit, and then nothing will happen in your eyes.
Let me rephrase what Fertilance meant. DM, we would rather not see you sit here and fuck around for 3 turns.
No, I just have the list of what he was going to do, and it was just going to
Okay.
happen.
I mean, I don't care. I'm in the secret tunnel.
Let me read this spell. more. No, it doesn't actually counteract. It does, but it doesn't. It's weird.
That's my favorite.
So, but I would be casting it at level 5, and it's treated as level 7. So no, I can't do that.
All right, so you can't counter it, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as he finishes casting, basically all of you can see instead there seems to be one Kelganth on each side of the bridge. And
Okay.
and I'm going to need a basic reflex from Lazarus and Fairdelance as the blue one cast Electric Arc.
Oh boy.
Is it targeting me?
Yes.
Okay, so spell turning happens.
Okay, you're just countering it?
It goes right back at him.
Yes, it
Goes
does.
right back at him.
Okay, so that means they have to roll against their own save, yes, is what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so... yeah, that's just fucking funny. Okay, so they will fail against their own fucking save.
Hooray.
Get wrecked, nerd.
Okay. As the blue one will vanish, as it seemed the blue one was an illusion. So that was dealt with very quickly. So Lucas, you are up. There is currently just a large skeleton floating 10 feet in the air, about 90 fucking feet from you.
Okay. Cool beans. Is it dark under that bridge?
Yes. Just because of how light works.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming here in the tunnel it is also relatively dark.
Yes.
Okay. 2-action shadow jump.
But you're under the walkway right now, yes?
Yes, under the walkway.
Gonna put that little... just little marker on you. Ninja. Okay, so 2 actions to do that. You have 1 more.
Yep. Give me 1 second to make sure that my modifiers are correct on this.
Yeah, that would be good.
Because I haven't used it in a little while.
Nah, just shoot a gun.
That's actually exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shoot him. Maybe not.
Okay,
But I
so...
fire around his general direction.
yeah, so you fire past him and he'll just look down at you. Ah, another guest.
Greetings.
Alright, so Lazarus, you are up.
Okay. How far away? Unfortunately, she can't reach that far. Okay. I mean, I can give her 2 actions. Let me see this. 30 feet? Fuck. Why are you so far away?
And through a wall. They are not even in view.
Okay, so I can't do that. me read. I will wait to cast that. Let me see. How far up in the air is he?
He's level with you. So, like, he is within, like, basically, you don't need to worry about the height. Just he is floating 10 feet in the air, aka level with the walkway.
How far away from me is he? Okay. With reach spell, I will cast Steel Voice on him. I need him to make a fort save.
Okay, what level spell is that?
Fourth.
Okay, he is going to try to counter your spell.
Okay.
What's the DC?
38.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay. So
Well,
we'll
he
see.
burned.
But he is down to 4th level spell, and he's obviously down his 10th level.
Yep.
Uh,
That's my turn.
So, just off screen, I'm just going to keep track of what spells he has burned through.
Okay.
You guys can keep an eye on it too if you need to.
Have we died?
No.
Not yet.
Basically, nothing's happened. They cast a spell, and it was reversed. And Lazarus cast a spell, and it was countered.
Jesus. All right, cool.
Welcome to the
Yeah,
Magic the Gathering counter spell game. Anyways. Ferdinand, you are up.
Okay, so he is next to the walkway. Is he slightly below the walkway?
He is
or-
next to the walkway.
Cool. So I will use one action to mount the dog, and then use the dog to run and jump off of the walkway, trying to tackle him to the fucking ground like the bitch he is.
Okay, make me an athletics check with the dog.
Yep. I specifically wanted to wait until 7:30, so I have 2 hero points to make sure this bullshit happens. Alright, I gotta go to pet.
Fantastic.
I guess this is a grapple?
Sure the fuck is.
So that's against reflex DC? Right?
Or
4 DC. Okay. Still doable since that dog got a major upgrade.
Well, he's better at acrobatics, unfortunately.
I mean,
agile doggo.
if it's just trying to jump on top of him, I will give you acrobatics.
Cool.
Because you don't really need to grab him so much as just land.
Cool.
Fucking oh man.
44.
Damn. Huh.
Okay.
Neat.
That will beat the DC by 1.
That's all I needed.
Jeez.
So, Kelgan and... God, I wrote down the name of the fucking dog. What is it?
It's knocked.
Thank you. They are both currently prone.
Okay, cool. So from the mount, I'm gonna start beating him up.
Coup de grace.
So I had to mount, so I only get 1 action because I had to give the other 2 to the dog, and that was move and then grapple. And then mine, since he is now on the fucking ground, I get an additional +2 plus my shrine. So that is going to be a plus 34. So don't lower his armor. Oh, that's not enough. I'm going to go ahead and hero point that because I haven't done it yet. That's probably fine. Maybe.
That will hit.
Hell yeah. Not D20. 3D. There you go. Whip his face for 22.
All right.
All right, I'm down to 1 hero point.
All right. You'll see he will take some damage from this, but it seems like he has some sort of resistance to normal physical damage. Whether that's just from being a lich or something else, unsure.
Oh, I hope it takes a while for him to die.
He
But-
likes that shit.
That was Fairlance. So, Manfred, you are up. Currently, everyone is on the ground except Lazarus. Lucas is not prone, Fairlance is not prone, but they're ground floor.
Alright, well, I mean, this fucking place is massive, so
Yeah, he is a giant.
25. So there's one move action. There's two move actions. There's three move actions.
You made
There's my turn.
it!
Welcome to combat.
Fucking, why is this goddamn place so big?
Because he's a fucking giant.
Isn't
Are you gonna get a greeting? That's my question.
What?
We got greeted. Lucas got greeted. Are you getting a greeting?
Probably.
Well, at this point, they have a fucking giant wolf on them.
I'd say he did just get body slammed by a dog.
Does this
First
man
missile
have no
go.
manners?
See, but at the very least, he's been a courteous lich.
Right?
He's like, look, we're gonna have to try and kill each other. It's just business. Sorry.
We could have been friends.
All
In
right.
another life.
So, 29. So dog's athletic DC, well, acrobatics would be 39. Got it. So they're gonna try and break out, obviously, because they don't like being pinned by a fucking dog. So first action, please roll higher than a 6. Did not roll higher than a 6.
Record.
All right.
Damn.
So that one he gets up.
Good. That means I can do it again.
Okay. At the moment, they're just going to try and move back out of the clusterfuck that is everything happening right there.
Can I counterspell that?
So I don't think you have a counter spell for that, motherfucker.
It's called shoot him in the kneecap.
Like meta.
Activate Nerd Slayer.
All right, so Lucas, you are up.
Okay,
Lucas.
okay. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go right there. Yeah.
They didn't give this fucker like an attack of upper. Okay, it was like 95% sure they didn't, but Paizo.
I'd be mad if a lich got it. I didn't want it.
Well, it's a lich who's a fucking tomb giant.
Gonna try and stab him with my silver sword. And
Mm-hmm.
hero point.
Understandable.
Does a 42 hit?
42 will hit.
Yay.
All right, so
A lot of
27.
ones.
27, and 3 of that is acid damage. I don't know if it
Okay.
makes a difference.
It actually does, just because damage resistance stuff. So 24. Okay. All right, and is that all your actions?
Yep. 2 move, 1 attack.
All right, so Lazarus, you are up. They're currently like not in your sight line, but if you just move towards the edge, that'll change quickly.
It was a giant, not in my sight line.
It's more just because like angles exist.
Not come here for trigonometry.
I'm saying just like use an action to move and you're fine, which shouldn't change much for you.
It does, because I was going to use Necrosia, but... way. Actually... no, I need that. Let me read a spell real fast.
No,
Trying to do the same thing.
Okay, there we go.
you had your
Got it.
fucking time.
Okay. I think that's where I need to be. Cool. I'm preparing just in case you want to throw a fucking fireball at me. And then I will cast Hellkinetic Projectile at him. He can have a nice... what's he got on the table?
Uh, this section is actually mainly just books.
He can have a nice
no.
book to the face. No, he can't. Unless he wants to counterspell, I don't know.
Um,
Actually, hold on. Not within range. Never mind. Fuck. Yeah, that move hurt.
Oh no, he's not standing still.
However, will we recover?
Yeah, I'll
see,
just move, and then I will give Necrosia 2 actions to move.
see the sad thing, just because giant, he has catch rock, but a book is not a rock.
And because he's a giant, his
climb
fort
on
save is
down.
probably good.
For first move,
That is not incorrect.
and then second move.
It's just kind of a question of, is his fort save or his will save better because he's a caster?
And then
It doesn't fucking matter. It's going to be more than the 5 they need to pass anything.
my last action to move.
Hell yeah.
All right. So, Fatal Lance, you are up.
All right, still on the dog. We're gonna go ahead and hippity hop onto the table because we're cool like that. Can you get so I'm like on top of the dog,
Yeah, 2 seconds.
like one layer up? Hooray! So he will go ahead and make his. Actually, we're not going to do that. We're actually going to get flanking because we're not stupid. All right. I wanted to be cool, fight him on the table because he's a giant and I can punch him in his mouth.
I mean, you can do that now on the back of the fucking
I
knocked.
know, but the doggy can bite the fucking dog. The stupid lich.
He can get a
Alright,
rib.
so- All right, so this is going to be plus 33. This is with the flanking and the shrine,
Okay.
unless the dog can't pray at the shrine.
I'd say the dog can't, but they probably don't need that much help anyways.
Can't. Okay, so 31. Got it. Nope, misses. I will go ahead and roll my 2 attacks. I get to pray, so that'll hit. I remember. I'll just go ahead and roll the second attack, which is 29. Nope.
Nice.
You got to put the D on there.
No, that first one
I
will
don't
go.
really
That
care about
counts.
that much. 3d8 plus 11. Pretty good. 27. Whip. Whack.
All right. Just for convenience, because I already said Lucas met their AC, I'm just going to put the AC on the corner here for convenience for everyone else.
Wait, there's a corner somewhere?
Jesus.
Look into the fucking tunnel, basically, to the left of the room.
Oh, there it is. Okay. It was red.
And I'm not even zoomed out that far to even know.
Yeah, that I wasn't either because I was trying to.
Oh,
Right.
Well, I guess I'll have
Roll
to sit like
27
that.
damage. So that's.
Go on, say it out loud.
Nope.
You fuck.
All right. So, Manfred, it is your turn.
Oh boy.
I believe in you.
fuck him up.
1, 2,
Don't fuck him up.
3. So there's 2 actions.
Make him feel alive.
And now I get to try to roll my 15 to hit. Nope. All right, next turn.
All right. So their turn. They're going to do one action to interact to activate their ability, which won't matter until the end of your turns. But I'm going to make the order anyways, which is just yes.
Yeah, he cannot do that.
All
I
right.
assume it doesn't hurt mindless.
No, it's just a fear effect. It's frightful presence. No big deal.
Okay.
Okay, so. Okay. Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Lazarus, they are casting a spell at 9th level. Do with that what you will.
I want to know what spell it is. I don't think I know what spell it is.
Hero point or sticking with it?
I will stick with it.
Okay.
But it's probably not going to be a good spell.
Famous last words.
Like, good for us spell?
Oh, yeah. I thought you were trying to say it was going to be shit.
Am I able to tell if he's targeting somebody?
He's targeting you.
Fuck!
Oh.
I will use counterspell then.
All right, roll it. Okay. So 40 will not succeed. I'm going to need a fortitude save. As he casts Implosion.
Ah, cool.
Ow.
Crit. That's fine. Nope.
Oof.
0 point. Hey!
Almost.
Okay. So a 42 will just barely fail.
What?
Cool, so I have to crit. Love
Wow.
On a fort save, yeah.
it. Love it.
So they are going to crush you, causing you to collapse in on yourself, dealing 75 damage.
Flat 75?
Just flat 75. But they can only do that on you once for the duration of the spell. So you're safe from it now. They can sustain it each round to do it to a new target, but only
What kind of
once.
damage is it?
The
Or does it
It just says
say-
75 damage. I assume it would be like
I'd say
bludgeoning.
the painful kind.
Just from how being crushed works, I'd call it bludgeoning, but
It matters. You just hear loud, angry rat noises.
Squeak.
you
God
got the best
bitch.
bear hug ever.
Ah!
All right, so Lucas, it's your turn. You have them flanked. Not that that made a huge difference. Just go for it.
Stab.
Okay, that will hit. All right, so 26, 36.
Stab.
2 seconds. 38 will.
Yeah, I know.
Not hit.
I'm contemplating whether or not I'm going to use that second hero point.
Just remember,
Just
there
for
is
the fact-
another fight after this. This is
Yeah,
not
no.
the last thing.
Third attack.
Okay, So that makes that. All right. And I do need you to make a will save against the fear effect. Okay, so 30 will fail. I'm pretty sure it's just frightened 2. Let me double check on that because it won't fucking tell. Yes, you are frightened 2.
Yay.
It'll be gone in 2 rounds. All right. So, Lazarus, you are up and a
One
little
action.
pissed off.
A little? Nah, this almost best friend is now enemy.
Hey, at least they said it wasn't personal.
I took it personally.
It feels pretty fucking personal.
When you implode me, it feels pretty fucking personal.
Hey, they only started with you. That should be a compliment when they saw you as a threat.
I think Decrosia could. Yeah, Decrosia can hit from there. Okay. One action to Decrosia, so she gets 2. She's going to roll to grapple. Obviously, she's going to crit. What is her plus?
Not enough.
I don't know, man.
Neither do I.
Plus that number. That's definitely not enough.
No, it is not.
She can do it again.
It will be at a -5 just because attack penalty shit.
Nice.
Okay. And you have 2
Um,
actions.
I do. Is this fucker within range yet? No. I literally can't cast that spell. Okay. Awesome. Love it. Everything is fine.
Is it?
No. Am I able to tell if he has any magic on him?
Yes.
Probably.
Are you talking about like magic items or magic period? Because you're asking if the lich is magic. Yes.
Like, if he has any buffs.
Uh,
Wouldn't really be able to tell. I would have to use detect magic, effectively. And just gonna tell me if the highest level spell is, and it's probably gonna be him. Yeah.
yeah, that is true. He would most likely be the highest level thing there.
Yeah.
Nah, his staff is higher level than him.
Okay. I will cast a spell targeting him. Does he wish to counter?
What level?
I'll cast at 4th.
He actually will not counter that one.
Okay. I would like a basic reflex of 20 or 38.
What are you casting?
Sudden bolt.
All right. Cunt. So that will be a fail, but not a crit fail.
Oh, that's
Zap.
Okay. And Fair to Lance, it will be your turn.
damn
Oh,
Skippy.
wait, real quick. Lazarus, need that will save. Sorry. For-
You bitch.
All right, you are fucking fine.
All right. First dog attack. Hits.
Yep.
Second dog attack.
God.
Crits.
Double nice.
Cool.
All right,
Is he
so
dead yet?
I don't know. Roll the damage.
All right.
No,
So
he's
this is
dead.
going to be all together.
Yep.
Doggo did good boy.
So this is going to be And then that's doubled, and then that's only +1. So there you go. I didn't do the roll thing. So 61 points of damage from all of his attacks.
Okay, and I'll take out the damage reduction accordingly. So your attacks?
34. I will re-roll it. Cool hit. I will roll my second one. 9. No. So there you go. Casual
Right.
85 damage.
All right. And that will bring us to Fatal Lance, need a will save real quick.
Nope.
We already passed.
I don't know if you have anything against fear effects. If you do, you obviously get that.
It's if I fail or if I crit fail, I only fail. If I fail and I succeed, I think I succeed. It's one of those things.
Okay.
Defenses will.
I mean, at worst, if you're not sure, you can just double check, and we'll get back to you.
Most likely failed because high DCs.
Yes, that will fail, so you will be frightened too, but that's just a regular fail, so you figure out if it's actually a success or not. If it
If
is,
it's like evasion, you would have to have the better evasion for it to be success.
well, they
I
might
think.
specifically have something for fear. So you figure that
Yes.
out. If it's a success, you only frightened one. So you figure that out. Manfred, you are up.
Yup. So
Commit
now I
murder,
have
man.
one action to step there. Second action, I'm gonna Crimson Breath him. The position that I'm in, luckily I can do it without hitting anybody.
So
It's
that's
a
reflex
30-foot
save.
cone. Yep,
All
basic
right.
reflex
What's your
save.
DC?
DC low as shit, DC 33.
Okay, so they need a. They meet. So
Fucking
they're still taking half.
God damn it, I hate this fucking game.
Well, they also don't have DR for fire, so they're taking the
Yeah.
full damage.
Yeah. Would have been better if they'd taken, like, everything. There we
All
go.
right, so just quick 26 damage.
And there's my turn.
All right, so his first action, he's going to sustain implosion. So,
Oh, do you need the will save too?
oh, yes, I do. Sorry. Last time I need to ask, thankfully.
Hero point.
Good call. All right.
Hopefully I'm good.
You are just under the number, so you will be frightened too, but that's it.
Jesus.
And then
fuck.
afterwards, you're immune for a minute, so this thing will not go on for 10 more rounds. So, I don't know many fights we've had that have gone for more than 10 rounds. Maybe the oozes. Good times. Alright, so, first action for his turn, he is going to sustain implosion, so I will need a fort save from Manfred.
Jesus.
It's just your one.
Get fucked.
Yep, you're fucking fine. And he has 2 attacks. So step 1, he's going to go to try and punch Fair Lance in the fucking face.
Sure.
As you
You
do.
did make it easier because apparently I'm afraid of him.
For fuck
Ah.
off, dude. And 29 against Lucas. Kelganth, can you just like do anything right?
You don't beat us by punching us. You beat us by making us throw saves.
Well, yes, but his touch does paralysis because of Lich. Paralysis is
I had
good.
that feature.
Anywho, Lucas, you're up.
Stab him.
Okay. Does the frighten go away at the end of my turn?
Yeah, it goes down 1 every turn.
Okay. Stab.
All right, so 42 will hit. So 39 and minus da da da. Okay.
Once again, remember that one of those 6s is acid damage.
Yeah. I'm just taking away from bludgeoning damage anyways, so it's fine.
He's piercing.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, it's physical damage.
It-
Sorry, I see the bludgeoning, piercing, and yeah.
Yeah, the bludgeoning shouldn't be there. I don't know why it is, but yeah.
Basically, just the physical damage is getting reduction. The acid is going through anyways.
Okay. We'll say fuck it. Try one more time.
That will
Nope,
miss.
I just cannot hit him a second time.
And one more action.
Kai fucking, I don't know, shout derogatory things at him to try and distract him for aiding, I guess, Fairlance.
Draw aggro.
Sure. I guess that would count as bon mot, the diplomacy.
Diplomacy or intimidation?
Well, you're trying to insult him or make him afraid.
Insult him.
Diplomacy.
Fuck.
Because you're coming up with a witty insult.
It was kind of witty.
Well, I'm pretty sure. Well, at this point, standard DC is pretty fucking low. Yeah, so a 30 will fail.
I thought it was funny.
But
Sad.
that will bring us to Lazarus. You're up.
Cool. I will give Decroja 2 actions. She will attempt to grapple again.
Okay. May certainly try.
I think
That
she
one will
grappled.
actually succeed.
And then I guess punch face. So this is at effectively -2. Hey, better
All right.
go.
Yep, that'll hit.
He's good at this game. God damn.
All right. And minus. Okay. And your 2
and
actions?
I will once again cast Sudden Bolt.
4th level?
Yeah, he's grappled right now, so
Yeah, it doesn't stop them. They would just need to go for a flat check. So, looking for a DC 5. Alright. So, they're going to roll to try and counter since they basically don't have a choice anymore. This is going to be at a. Yeah, they'll do the 4th level. So, DC 39, right?
yeah.
Okay. So, countered and another spell slot off the list.
Hooray.
Alright. So, Fairlance, your turn.
Okay, dog. No prey. 31. That's fine. Because he rolled well the last time. And then this is going to be at 26. Yay.
Yep, that will hit.
Hooray! And I will roll my attacks. That's fine. Second attack at a -5, 29. That's fine. There you go. So another 40 damage.
All right.
And then fear goes down by 1. I did not have anything to reduce it, so
Okay. So,
there you go.
Manfred, you're up. Since they are grabbed, they are considered off guard to you / flat-footed / whatever the fuck. So, lower AC if that matters.
First 2 actions, I'm going to go ahead and cast Heroism on Fairdelance. So he'll
Yeah!
get
What does that
bonus to his +1 status bonus to your attack rolls, perception checks, saving throws, and skill checks for 10 minutes.
Damn, not AC.
Nope.
Fuck.
Like you need it, you fuck.
Useless spell.
And then
Actually, is there a thing for that?
1 attack. Nope.
Well, since they're off guard, that will hit.
Oh.
Yeah, you
You're
fucking
welcome.
don't get ahead of yourself, bitch.
You're welcome for grappling.
Believe in yourself.
Believe in your friends to help you.
The D6 is fire damage.
Okay. This is bludgeoning, right?
Bludgeoning, yes.
And it's
yeah.
magic bludgeoning, so lovely.
So 18 bludgeoning, 6 fire.
Stop moving the tab, you fucking whore.
What are the other bonuses besides the skill checks?
Just saves and attack rolls, I think they said.
Wrong spell. Attack rolls, perception checks, saving throws, skill checks.
Alright, so first action to sustain spell. I need a fort save from Fairlands, who will probably pass it. That's kind of his thing.
You overestimate my power of making saves.
But Fortitude's your good one.
It
And you
doesn't
have a
fucking
bonus
matter.
to it now.
That
Yeah,
too.
I do. Defense. Okay. 41. What I got.
And is that with the +1?
Sure is.
Okay, so that will fail, so you'll just take the flat 75 damage.
Hell yeah. Kneel before me or fucking die.
So they're going to try and cast a spell, but first we got to see if they even make the flat check. They do. Lazarus, are you going to try and counter it? They are casting Chain Lightning at 8th level.
Fuck. Can I see who he's targeting first?
Fairlands.
Fuck.
Let it fucking happen. I need him to do damage to me so I can nuke him next turn.
But he gonna hit all of us.
Wait, didn't he do damage to you? Like just
Yes.
He did.
now? Isn't that just a reaction then? You do it immediately after?
Well, no, I do it after. Yeah, as soon as he does that, he needs to either take persistent mental damage or go prone.
Yeah.
But he can still cast it from the ground.
But then once he goes through, because he passed that flat check, once he passes that, isn't he immune?
The flat check was he was grappled.
He's
Yeah.
grappled for the flat check. He didn't do the iron command.
And then
If he
did
goes prone,
just
is he
do-
still grabbed?
Yes.
I would assume so.
Okay.
Uh,
I don't think he would have a choice. He would have to
Either
take
way,
the mental
the
damage,
the
wouldn't
the, the important question, fucking Lazarus, are you countering?
Uh,
8th level, make your choice.
yes, I will attempt to counter.
Okay, go for it.
Probably do not meet.
No. So I need a reflex save in this order. Fairlands, in case you roll crit. and Doggo afterwards. Okay, so
no.
you're taking full. Doggo, who I think has better reflex. Okay, they're taking half. I should probably keep track of who's taking half. All right. The Crozier would be up next, so reflex from them. I know the big hulking zombie is really good at reflex saves.
I mean, she's not the worst. Told ya.
Okay, taking full. Manfred, you're up.
Hero point. Doesn't fucking matter. Taking full.
Well, you're not.
Yeah, you
Crit.
didn't crit fail anymore. Lazarus, you lucky bastard.
Yeah.
Okay, and Lucas, you're probably gonna crit it anyways, but reflex save.
Oh.
Sick.
Would you like to?
Well, that's where the second hero point
Yep,
comes in.
yep. Okay, so you're
Hey!
fine.
That could have been so bad.
That was gonna be terrible.
Okay, so it's
Lucas
12,
probably gonna
so
crit
1d12.
this. Fail.
Yep, it was a crit.
Hey, yeah, it was a crit.
All right, so the only one taking half on this is the dog. Lucas is fine.
Invasion, motherfuckers.
That was relatively low for what it could have been, honestly.
So I take
Pretty good though.
another 66 points of damage, and it needs to either go prone or take persistent mental
Is it every time it damages you?
within 30 feet of me. Yes, twice.
Well, I guess it's grappled, prone, and taking mental. So roll the mental damage, and it's not recovered yet.
Oh my god. Are you ready for the gruesome strike of the fucking... That is so high.
All right. So, Lucas, you are up.
Going to continue my assault on, hopefully,
Absolutely fucking nothing.
You're really getting your practice reps in for the day.
Cracking my stabbing knife. Practicing my stabbing.
Yeah, fuck it. What's worse that could happen?
The famous last words. Okay,
The
so
exact
just
same thing.
so just a bunch of misses.
I just stand there and look pretty.
All right, so Lazarus, you are up.
2 actions to Nicosia. I will try to have her further the grapple. Because that's funny to me. So, restrained. Probably does not do it.
No.
And then she will nom.
Okay. All
She will
right.
not nom.
So, Lance, I know your murder boner is fucking ready to go.
I see no actions, my guy.
All right. It's all right.
Yes.
Sorry.
Wow, I see how it is. You want Lazarus to have the... Not Lazarus. Fairlands to have the glory. Okay.
No, just for some reason in my
Obviously,
mind,
we
the
know what
Crozier
Dan's
always goes
favorite is.
after you. I don't know why.
I will attempt to cast Sudden Bolt again, but at level 2.
Okay, flat check.
Almost didn't
Fine. It would have been really depressing if they fucked that up.
Would have been funny.
All right. Okay. Fer-de-Lance, do the thing.
Gruesome strike. That
All
hits. Okay.
It does hit, yes.
All right. So 3d8 plus
21? 22.
11 plus 22. What? Oh,
22 successes, nice.
nice.
Well, there's at least the rolls there. 5, 11, so 33, 44. There you go.
Okay, and Mats.
Okay, here comes dog. Miss. Second dog. Hits.
Yep.
Good boy.
All right. And Manfred, you are up.
Only thing I can do. Please.
Punch him in his
Where's my
ween.
fucking plus go. First attack. Hits. Right?
Yes, because prone. Well, grapple. Doesn't matter.
And let's just see if this one. Nope. Alright, cool.
All right. So,
So
roll damage.
3d10 plus d6. Well, that's only 2. I thought I hit. Motherfuck.
You suck.
So
31?
18, 25, 31, 6 of it being fire damage. Yep.
Okay.
And there's my turn.
All right. So their turn. They're going to sustain implosion. Lucas, I need a fort save.
No, you don't.
I really do. I want to crush your fucking rib cage.
Ah!
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh
Oh no,
no.
buddy.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
So, buddy.
Can I hold action for like
13 minutes?
13
yeah, exactly.
Okay. So I'm gonna say this slow. You're gonna take 150 damage.
Sounds about right.
Are you okay?
Probably not.
Let me math real quick, and I will tell you exactly how not fine I am.
At least 150 less fine.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Do you have brain damage?
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah, I
that was
heard. How many ribs aren't broken?
Just the spare ones.
Perhaps one. All right, and flat check. Okay, so they are casting a spell at where the fuck was it? 7th level. You can Arcana check to check if you want to see what it was.
Yeah.
I said check way too
Yeah.
many times in that sentence. They are casting
What is-
Eclipse Burst centered on themselves.
I have that spell.
It's a good spell.
Fuck. That's a whole lot of owie.
Wait, what did that do?
It's just a fucking explosion, basically, in 60 feet.
Does it do?
Cold
So-
and negative if you were living, but you're not.
I mean, Lucas is.
Again, it's assuming positive healing, not negative.
I would say because I'm technically living too.
Yeah.
I also have resistance to cold damage. The first time it's ever come up.
It's gonna come up a bit more soon.
I will not.
All right, just letting that one rip.
Yeah.
All right, I need a reflex save from literally everyone and friends.
You fuck off.
Lucas, come on, man. Come on, man.
I'm probably dead here.
Really? Right in front of our lich?
Sick. I mean, that clearly shows a 9 on my die, but I don't know why it says a
That's
2.
mine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not your
That totally
dice.
is mine.
I was like,
plus
damn.
23. Hey,
Is-
look at that. Probably
over
still fucking fail. And then the last thing for dog. Oh, plus 31. I don't know why I forgot that.
Okay,
Hey,
so
that'll go fine.
everyone is taking full except for Manfred, who is taking double. If you have cold resistance, good for you.
Since this is my first time ever getting rid of my resistance, what does it do? Does it just take off that number?
Yes,
Takes off like 1.
Okay.
just however many it says, you take that off the damage. So,
I'm going to
hippity
guess
hoppity, here you go.
112. Oh, that's not bad.
How much health did you
I
have?
mean, that still
All right.
sucks, but
And his resistance doesn't cover enough, so Kelganth will die in the explosion.
And he'll take mental damage.
He died.
Coup de grace. Mental damage.
He is
Um,
he is gone.
I would like to detect magic if he has a phylactery nearby.
I mean,
Probably not.
you're detecting
I'm
a
gonna
lot of
fucking
magic in
salt
here,
and burn
but
that motherfucker's bones.
I'm gonna scour everything, and this fucker is not allowed to live again.
who in their right mind would have their phylactery with them ever?
I
I'm
don't know.
immediately after that combat just gonna go up and start hugging Lucas.
Thank you. Because on a
'Cause-
on a scale of 1 to 246, I'm feeling sex number right now.
I'm gonna get in on that too.
Yeah, I'm pretty close to that same standard of living right now.
Get on in here, Feral Lance.
Also, the stuff that is on, well, the pile of ash that is his body is in cheat sheet. The Diadem of Intellect and Staff of Power.
Ooh,
Sick.
ooh,
Obviously, that's going to doggo, right?
Nah, whatever.
sure.
If that's a book of smarts, I think Lucas needs some.
Wait, what?
You're a lost cause. Sorry, bud.
Damn.
Oh, son of a bitch.
So that
Also
technically
medicine check.
crits
So,
me.
Staff of Power got turned into 3 different items, but Staff of Power was the level 16 one, so it's a greater Staff of Arcane Might now. Thanks for your work.
Heal 52. Whoever's getting
Can I
touched
just use
by
the
me.
old version?
Sure, fuck it, I don't care.
I'm still on the old version.
Yeah, sure, fuck it, I don't care.
And then
The amount of fucks that I give. It does the exact same thing, except spells are renamed.
So Lucas, that first one's for 52.
Yep. I still feel like my entire body's been crushed.
Yep.
ain't that a mood?
Because it was. Violently.
I feel like I imploded.
I feel like my outside bits are on my inside bits.
So
They should technically always be touching.
Yeah, but Lazarus, on an
Okay, let
unrelated
me
note,
rephrase it. My outside bits are in my inside bits.
so Lazarus, on a side note, things you'll just notice offhand, there was a lot of specialized equipment in here, and a lot of probably also valuable books. Would you like to make
Cool.
like a quick perception
hold.
check to eyeball that shit?
Sure. Everything's getting tossed in the bag of holding.
Yeah, so you grab most of the specialized equipment, which I'll put the cost of which in the cheat sheet in a second. A bunch of books, one of which has a bookmark that is actually a scroll of Time Stop. This man casually had a
Hey.
10th level scroll as a fucking bookmark.
Because he's a bitch.
Because he has fuck you money, I guess. And also a potion of undetectability in one of the drawers of his desk.
Okay.
That's a lot of dollars.
And then over the course, I assume this takes at least 10 minutes.
Yeah, you are in no risk of Kelganth coming back in the near future.
Yeah.
Ooh, you want another good touch.
For shits and giggles, I will roll to see how many days till he's back alive again. 6.
Is this the other side of the equipment that they were processing the Shadow Ash with?
Number 39, Lucas.
I do not fucking know. It might just be a shelf. Because that is like 10 feet of rock right there.
I didn't know if it was like something that he fed in on one end and
No,
you
like
know.
you're fine. I'm just telling you I do not know. They did not tell me anything about that machine other than
Make
it
it up,
processes
DM.
shadow ash.
Make
Get
it
that
up.
brain a boiling.
Yeah, because I was gonna say if that's the case, if it's just like fed through, I would kind of like to feed his corpse through it.
Yeah, I will assume that this is just a shelf for all intents and
Into another
purposes.
79 HP.
Oh, I am full again.
Same.
Also, because I'm pretty sure this room is obviously on the same level as the walkway, so this being attached to something 10 feet above it would make no sense.
I mean, that's not true. There are conveyor belts that go up.
Yeah.
Well,
I played
yeah,
Have you never
sure.
have you never played Satisfactory
Oh,
before?
for fuck off. We need to do that again.
Yeah.
We need to pick that back up.
I am almost back to full.
After the 79 as well?
Yeah.
Did you also
Yeah.
get that 39?
And
Yeah.
I say my second 30. God damn.
Oh wait, you got a second 39?
Yeah, it was 36, then 39, then 79.
Okay, hang on.
That's at least
It's
150.
at least 3.
I am still not at full.
Okay. I'm only missing 5 hit points.
I'm missing 6. So I'm
How's that
obviously
doggo
more
feeling?
hurt than you.
Obviously.
He will never
I'm-
recover.
I'm injured.
I assume Doggo's at full.
You're not very
Yeah.
durable, Fair to Lance.
I am not durable.
No, Fair to Lance is durable. It's just that very early on, one incident with a fucking horse
It was a bull.
Wait,
But
whatever. One incident on a fucking farm decided that, you know, Lucas needed to be more durable, so I took efforts to make it so.
To be fair, they did tell you to avoid the bull, and then you guys stood in the open
And proceeded to rock that bull.
after it rocked a couple of you.
Hey, I was fine.
2 people weren't.
That's their problem, not mine.
2 of 5 people were dying by the end of the first combat.
They got better.
turns
Yeah,
out level 1's hard.
Yeah.
I warned ye.
Yeah, and we took that challenge and we won.
Anywho, so is the heal circle complete?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I feel like that's pretty much.
Before the everything happens, I'm gonna go refill on water, so I don't need to move for the next like hour or so.
Oh my god.
How fucking dare you?
Oh yeah, this is my favorite part.
When nothing happens.
Well, technically, this is when the game of Magic: The Gathering should be being played,
You're not wrong.
as it was designed for intermissions, for people to play in between
Oh my
D&D.
god, you're such a nerd.
How's it
And
going, chat?
listen, I was there that night playing Magic. That is not an intermission game.
You're not wrong.
Well, not anymore. Not when they added SpongeBob, Final Fantasy,
Yeah.
Jurassic Park.
Soon to be Halo.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I might
Please.
actually buy the stuff.
I would say Fairylands is probably gonna end up buying that.
I'm not. I'm literally not. I've none of the secret layer stuff actually mattered to me. Like I didn't even buy the 40K stuff.
That's the one I assumed you would have bought.
No.
All right, I
Damn.
return.
Welcome
Oh,
back.
damn it. Alright, everybody scatter.
So, what art thou doing? Also, is that
casting spell turning on
Crying.
myself.
also is anyone doing
Yeah,
the
definitely correct.
diadem or the staff of power?
Yes. Hi, it's me.
I don't know. Maybe someone else wanted hypercognition for some fucking reason.
I'm already well too aware of life. I don't need to be more aware of it. It's already causing enough
Uses the
issues.
diadem. Have a fucking crisis.
Because
Again,
increased my
already
AC by
constant.
1.
Yeah, I forgot that
Yeah,
we're getting
Lucas
into
is
Apex
already-
items now. That's just a thing we're doing.
If I give Decrosia the diadem, does she
no.
become not mindless?
If you want to give a 70 level item to your companion so they're not mindless, they're probably going to be insulting you a lot because you killed them, but they will still be stuck under your control, I believe.
So we give it to the dog,
obviously.
and he will just be Doug for the rest of the.
I mean, I'm kind of for giving it to the dog.
Squirrel!
Hello. I am Dog. I am
Hello,
here.
I go woof.
Except this was a dog sent as like a boon from the fucking torture god, so that's going to be the edgiest dog of all time.
Yeah.
Hello, I like Pain Milker.
I studied the Bork while you were chasing women's.
You merely adopted the Bork. I was born in it.
Jesus.
I already hate it.
I mean, I just want to give my dog a katana now. Just like a mall one, not even a real one.
Fucking
One
false
of the bullion
economy.
ones where like later in the evening it's all floppy.
Nah, try and pull it out of the sheath, the fucking handle breaks off immediately. So again, what are you guys doing?
Crying.
Well, I mean, we could just take like a long rest.
That is an option, yes.
I mean, I would like my spell slots back.
I very much would.
Yeah.
Because I don't have any ninths. I have no more sevenths.
I have no fonts. I have no eighths. I have no sixths.
But you have sevens.
I have all
I
of
do
my
have-
eights.
I
Except
have
for
7 and 9,
I only have 2
but
more 6.
actually I lied. I have 1 7.
There is nothing stopping you from taking a long rest. I will say that. You're not exactly on a time clock anymore, unless the fucking dragon decides to come back.
Barricade and secret tunnel and nap.
That bitch teleports. I don't know what to tell you.
Bitch, he's not fitting in that secret tunnel.
They also have a breath weapon. Love that
And-
nice funnel you just made for yourself.
He can't
It's
get
fine.
in that.
I
He
will
can't get in
count-
that secret tunnel with
She. Get it right.
They thems.
them. They.
Yes, we see the tunnel. The secret, not so secret tunnel. So, long rest?
Yep.
Alright.
pretty much.
Please.
So, I will assume by the end of that long rest, everyone will basically be full health. It would be surprising if you weren't.
Yeah, I would just do medical.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, 8 hours later.
Oh, so much better. And while we're doing that and moving to the next area, I'm gonna look through changing some of my spells out for the day.
I will once again cast spell turning.
I'm no longer frightened.
Yeah, me
And-
neither.
And I'm no longer heroic.
You're no longer doomed as well, right?
I haven't been
I
doomed.
am no longer doomed. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, I was never doomed. I was only frightened.
I was born doomed.
Same,
Fucking, yeah, I was
dude.
about to say, fucking talk to Lucas.
Should I just start a crusade?
If
Yeah.
you want.
Want to retake the Holy Land? Let's retake the Holy Land.
I mean, I can.
Yeah, let's just go do that, you know?
I do find it amusing that the dwarves don't even come in and are like, "Hey, fuck happened."
Yeah.
I
Give
mean,
a
they were
break,
just told
huh?
to stop
No,
working,
boss.
and they were like, okay, fucking sure, whatever.
Okay, you guys, stop that.
Okay. You don't need to ask me twice.
I don't know. They kind of fought us on it a little bit.
Well, a little, because they didn't know who the fuck you were. And you're like, we're Bloodlords. Like, cool. We got our orders from the bloodier Bloodlord.
We got
Well,
our
I don't
from
know
the
about
bloodiest
that.
of Bloodlord.
Yeah, he's the blood.
Who?
Geb.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know.
That man does not
Yeah,
have any
but-
blood.
I'm getting there.
Ancient Bone Daddy gonna do things.
Yeah, but he's like all marrowy.
There's
Do we
still
even know
blood
what
and
Geb-
bones. There's still blood cells and bones.
Well, Geb doesn't have any bones.
What does he look like?
What?
They're
He
somewhere.
doesn't have bones?
He's a ghost.
Oh.
They're somewhere.
He do be a ghost.
Our immortal Lord and Savior.
Who got angry, died, and was so angry that he came back. Next book actually has artwork for him, so I can just send that.
That's my
Geb?
favorite.
So, is anyone kicking open the double doors up there?
No.
Okay.
Lance has learned his lesson.
I will gently caress the door open.
This is a room.
Never
Yeah,
would
it
have
is.
guessed.
It better be a room. If not, we're gonna have a fight.
I think we're gonna have a fight, and it's gonna be in the room.
Is it a rubber room?
It is not a rubber room.
Well, it was about to be filled with rats.
Yeah, it doesn't give me much on the room. The double doors to the northeast are decorated with narrow geometric lines that suggest vaguely humanoid shapes, as well as something larger and more bird-like. A fine layer of ash covers the floor of this chamber, stirring at the slightest movement of air. You can see a small satchel in the corner of the room over here. You're not obviously sure what's in it from fucking like 100 goddamn feet away. Sorry, 65 goddamn feet away.
20-foot by 20-foot room.
It's not 20 foot by 20 foot.
Measure.
Oh, what the Paizo. They're compensating for something. Like, they have a lot of fucking dead space in this dungeon. Do you know how much smaller this map could have been if this tunnel section wasn't here? This giant ass, like, 300-foot long tunnel where nothing happens. Anyways.
Yeah, but where's the fun in that?
It would be a lot easier to fucking map out.
Where's the satchel at?
This corner here. Is anyone else following Lucas in, or is Lucas the only one in the room right now?
No, I'll follow Lucas.
Okay, lovely.
You can grab the bag.
And just like I said, I'm looking through spells.
Well, if it was Lucas and Manfred were the first to enter, as Manfred enters the room, because I'm going off of what people said, a terrifying shriek of pain and suffering will deal mental damage to each creature in the area, as the swirling ashes in the room fill the room and form into the semblance of a massive predatory bird that swoops upon those in the chamber, draining their life force away. So I need a will save from Manfred and Lucas.
Fuck
Do we
off.
see this happen?
Yes, you see it happen. Just it was as soon as 2 or more creatures entered the room, Manfred said they were following in after Lucas. Okay, lovely. So Manfred will fail and Lucas will crit fail. So enjoy your mental damage.
Fucking god.
We're
Alright, long rest.
we are in basically now a sort of soft initiative since this is a haunt. So basically, everyone will have a chance to do shit to either just try and disable it or just go into the next room and avoid it. At end of round, they will go off again and do its bullshit. So the hunt is active as the shadowy shape will continue sending streams of scouring ash towards the mouth, eyes, and nose of each creature in the room. So, what are you guys doing?
Where is it?
It's the room. Like, the room is trapped.
So do you want us to go at an initiative or just anything?
I'm just going down the list. So I guess Lucas, are you doing anything?
Can I use like occultism or something to see if I can figure out
Yeah, go for it.
how to
Roll
like
it.
deactivate it?
Yeah. On a 32, you are not quite sure. You do have 2 more actions to fuck around and find out, though. Like occultism, like you, at most you can tell, like occultism might be the key to this, but you're not really sure what to do with it.
Can I think harder on my occultism?
Yeah, roll it again. All right.
That was harder.
What's your proficiency in occultism? Is it just like trained, expert?
It is just trained.
All right. So, someone skilled enough could probably try and like disrupt it or like counteract the magic happening in here, but it's kind of beyond you.
Lazarus!
I'm kind of giggling.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Manfred, are you wanting to do anything?
2 actions, gone.
Understandable.
Wow! Oh,
Well, Lucas, you do still have one more action. You can't make it to this door. You can make it through that door to whatever may be awaiting on the other side. Okay, so they went into that door.
Think you got to deal with that now.
Well, I'm gonna
Yeah.
reveal that. Actually, I'll go down the list and show what he sees after that. So Lazarus, what are you doing?
I will attempt to break the thing with Archon. Of course. I will attempt to do it once more. I will attempt
Jesus.
to do it once more. There we go.
Yay.
Okay.
The
Never
fuck
did
out of
happen.
here, Haunt.
That one will succeed. Are you making progress on it? It'll probably take another check or two unless someone else wants to do something in that time. Fairlance, are you doing anything to try and stop this? Religion might possibly do something, but
I'll give it a swirl.
just, casually exercise the spirits in the room. No biggie.
Probably not.
Okay.
Another one.
Res of 50 didn't crit.
All right.
That's probably as good as they're gonna get.
Yeah, that will succeed as the ashes will subside for now.
Cool.
It'll come back later. Don't worry.
That sounds like whoever's problem later.
All right. Let me reveal this giant ass room.
Oh, you're in the lasers.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't know how to zoom out far enough to get this room in the shot.
Oh my god, is this the Pain Milker 2.0?
So-
Really glad I didn't go that way.
The interior of this room has been shaped into what looks like a hollowed out period with truncated corners. The ceiling section. Yeah, the ceiling sections ascend at steep angles, hundreds of feet to a sharp point. Lines of dim green light emanate from every corner and converge at the interior peak. Other glowing lines form into sigils on each of the walls. The room is filled with an indescribable weight, a heavy atmosphere of absence and malice. A large platform stands in each corner of the room except the southwest, which obviously you're standing in. In the center of the room is a massive platform formed from polished black stone. Its shape matches that of the room's interior, except its top is flat. Huge metal chains lead from each corner of this period to a tangled pile in the center, where they disappear into a massive mound of fine ash. Atop the pile of ash is what looks like a colossal bird. Lucas, since you are from the Shadow Plane, you will know immediately what the fuck this is.
What the fuck is it?
This is what is known as an Umbrix. Essentially, it is the Shadow Plane equivalent of a phoenix.
So instead of fire, ice. Got it.
Ice and shadow and all that, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Lucas, as you charge into this room, the Nightwalkers in the corners, which you will also recognize from your home, the Shadow Plane, welcome to fucking Australia, will basically break out of their bonds. As I'm going to actually need initiative now.
From everybody or just Lucas?
Well, from everybody just for the sake of keeping track.
Got it.
Jesus.
Cool.
Jesus.
This is my third one. And it's all been on not hits.
Share?
No. Mine.
Share, please?
No, you'll be fine.
No, I won't!
You have 2 healers. 3 healers, even.
I'm a healer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
one.
included.
We're the second one. Because Manny came in late, so he's the third.
Woo!
And it's
No.
still not enough healing.
I'll be fine.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm the third one still.
All right.
Like I'm going through re-choosing spells that just aren't anything against enemies because they just automatically pass, and it's
Hell
still
yeah.
not going to be enough.
Hell yeah.
You're just gonna be full AOE's.
It's just going to be stuff that's like, yeah, anything else,
Stuff that buffs the party.
And
basically.
vegan.
I should have cast haste on you, but
All right. Well, Lazarus, you are at top of initiative.
and of course Lucas is far the fuck away. I will cast haste with reach spell on the party. So we all get an extra action.
Hooray! You
Uh,
stride or strike?
yes. So, I guess I will move to there. And then Decroja will move to there. That is my turn.
All right. Okay, so enemy turn. The Nightwalkers are going to get onto all fours as they can do. So, okay, so move one, move two, okay. Okay, that one only gets there. All right, so each of them is going for a
Lucas, you're that's looking like a pretty good position for you to be in.
horn attack.
Oh yeah.
I have them at 10 feet, right? Yes.
You good?
All right, so red, green. I assume green doesn't hit. Does 43 hit you, Lucas?
Yes, it will. Can't even nimble dodge out of it.
You should have shouted cousin.
All
Maybe
right.
they wouldn't have attacked you.
What's your,
Brother!
hey, what's your resistance to cold? Is it just half your level?
Half my level, yeah. So
All right.
8.
So I will roll it separately. All right. So enjoy your 3d8 plus 12. You will have persistent bleed, which obviously comes at the end of your turn. Fucking. There we go. Let's see if it rolls above an 8. You're fine on cold damage for now.
Mhm.
All right. Okay.
Don't you fucking do it.
I just needed to see how far things were. All right. So I'm going to roll this for my own purposes. Okay. Good to know. All right. So Fair to Lance is not here right now. So Lucas, you are up. Yeah, from what you know of Nightwalkers from the Shadow Plane, uh, if these things are free, they're going to kill anything in sight. Period.
Even the bird?
Uh, the bird is kind of like the same species as them, but better. They're gonna ignore that, but like any like quote unquote living creature, it's going to kill. I don't mean like undead. I mean like it has life in it somewhere.
So Decrozia's fine.
Yes, actually, unironically.
So I just send Decrozia in. She wins the game. We go home.
Well, obviously,
Got
if Decrosia attacks them, it's going to attack her.
I'm not. Why would I have her attack? I just have her do whatever she needs to do in there. Whatever we
Basically,
need to do.
if you leave, these things will escape this place and kill anything on the surface.
It sounds like
It sounds like not our problem.
What symbol do you have on me?
That's just to represent the bleed.
Oh.
You're bleeding, by the way.
Is this a light bandage or is this a calic?
So let's see. I am going to just take a swing at it.
Red or green?
Green.
All right, that'll hit.
Noise.
All right, and this doesn't have. Okay.
I actually need to make sure what is all on this.
Nothing specific to this, I don't think. All right, so that was first action.
1 second. Going to use the second action to actually activate the Shadow's Heart effect to create an illusionary me.
Okay.
Sweet.
Actually, I think you can use fake him for flanking.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. I'm going to put him on the other side of green.
Just gonna put a bunch of colors there so we know that's the fake one.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't it it's left in your place and you teleport? Or am I crazy?
Oh, yeah. You are right. So I teleport to the other side of green, and the illusion is left in my place.
Okay.
So just swap those around real quick. And then last action, I will swing again. And hopefully the flanking matters.
Sorry. That will hit, yeah.
Hey! Yeah, I get my sneak attack.
Okay, so 31.
I did a thing!
You did
I'm
a
still
thing.
gonna be in fucking trouble, though!
You'll be fine.
Alright, so that was them. Fairdlance, you back?
Yeah.
Alright, it is your turn.
Okay. I will use dog to move. Shit. I think that's enough requires a pet to move. No, he's only got 30 feet. What the hell? Slow ass dog. All right, so
Seriously?
yeah,
Slow ass dog.
one. I could occupy the same space. No.
Yeah, you could.
You have dog has extra haste movement as well. Just to let you to be aware.
um, can I like
I mean,
jump through here?
yeah, sure.
Okay.
Like you could have stood there, but there's also fine.
All right, cool. So he uses all of his hasty movements, which means he can go 90. So I'll go here, so I could get flanking.
Flanking with the body
Um,
double.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
know
that's
which one
real
to
me.
like. What?
Oh, never mind.
I'm so
I'm an
confused.
idiot.
Thanks for
Yeah.
noticing. I will attack.
That'll hit.
Maybe. Hell yeah.
Yeah, these things do not have like as high AC as fucking Kelgant had.
And I will roll my second attack.
All
Hell
right.
yeah.
Actually, that one might. Yeah, that crits.
All right, so 98 plus 33. Right? Yes.
131.
81 points of damage. Good
Alrighty then.
Oh, 98. Yeah, I gotcha.
All right. So Manfred, you are up. You're a little far.
Do I have to be?
Wait, don't I have an additional action?
All right, haste. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I gave one up for the dog to get two. He has a third one because of haste. Yeah.
Are you gonna swing or aid or I don't know?
Nope. No aid. Just swing because this is a crit. Oh,
That
fucking
is
almost.
that is not a crit.
It almost was.
It's all
All
right.
right, now
So
I'm done.
Manfred,
But Lucas, have you been hit yet or no?
yes.
Okay.
Yes, I have been owied. A
Oh,
little.
Okay.
right. I forgot to give you your bleed.
That is Lucas, by the way.
That's all right. I forgot to use my haste, so
All right.
I
Well, here's your bleed and roll that flat d20. Lucas.
Well, I can't get to that. That's touch. Things fucking range of touch. Jesus. Spells in this game suck.
Yeah, they do.
All right. Still bleeding.
25. Fucking mouse. All right, so there's
Mouse?
my two actions of movement.
That's Lazarus.
What? Oh, I was like, wait, did I accidentally move him?
I'm also a rat.
It's the same thing.
And that'll be that because I can't do shit else.
All right. So Lazarus, you are up.
Do these doors back here open in or out?
I would say they open in.
Okay. I will have Decrosia close them with her action.
Okay.
They are... Okay. Haste action move here. Hmm. One creature.
I will say, I'm happy that all this is kind of converged in a smaller area, so I can actually zoom in a little and see you guys on the screen.
Hooray.
I mean, I assume they're not level 14.
15, actually.
Okay.
They do qualify as undead, but they are not mindless undead.
They're undead.
They're shadow plane bullshit, my guy.
How far away is it now? No. With the power of reach spell, I will cast Lenorm Sting on the. I'll move there instead so I can hit green. So. This would be. Spell attack? I will hero point that. Okay.
Cool, it got worse.
Nice.
Fucking sweet.
Yeah, YOLO. I'll use that last hero point I got. This is
Uh,
also supposed
you
to
sure?
add to. No.
I was gonna say, this seems like a... Yeah.
Actually, right, yeah. I have to hit. Yeah. Okay, that's my turn.
Alright, so, their turn. I'm pretty sure this one can get there in 80 feet. Yes. Alright, so red and green will come out of the quadruped form and stand on two legs again.
Oh no, they're bipedal.
The attacks change.
I know. They have forward-facing eyes. They're predators.
Would you say these things aren't predators?
Yes. They're made of shadows. Shadows can't hurt you.
Sure, they're gonna fucking prove you wrong today.
They're gonna prove Lucas wrong.
Alright, so red is going to use Draining Gaze on Fairlance, so I need a will save from Fairlance.
Okay.
And green is going to do the same to Lucas, so need a will save from Lucas as well.
I'm not gonna accept that. I'm gonna try it again because I know it already fails.
These things
Yeah.
aren't as high level.
Oh, I got better.
I also know mine is going to fail, so
Okay. So, alright. So, Fairlance, you will succeed, so you are enfeebled 2 for 1 round. Lucas,
Oh boy.
you are enfeebled 2 for a minute.
so for eternity, got it.
Pretty much. Sure, this guy with the arrows in his back can be the enfeebled logo, I guess. Fuck, I don't know. Okay, so change posture, draining. Okay, so Fairlance is not in range of red, so red is going to take a swing at the handy dandy body double. What's the AC on that bitch? Is it
35.
your? Okay. All right, so that will hit, which just means it basically ate an attack for somebody. And green is going to take a swing at Lucas. And fucking miss like a bitch. Blue is going to take a swing at Fairlance. And miss like a bitch. Okay. And we got through the singular round I was waiting for the Umbrix. So it's going to move the furthest it can move due to its confined state, being like 10 feet.
It's creeping.
Okay. So range, yes. Alright, so it's going to make an Icy Blast at Fairlands and then one at fucking Lucas. 43 doesn't even hit Fairlands, does it?
I will raise shield and no, it will not.
Okay, get banned. 48 will hit Lucas, but not crit, correct?
Correct.
Alright, so it's just this much cold damage.
-8.
Yep, so 17 cold damage to you, buddy. And we'll say, fuck it, Manfred can have the last one and see if it fucking hits.
Nope.
Okay. So that's going to bring us to Fairlance. You are up.
Hooray. uh. So I will use 2 of my movements to get around blue because I no longer have flanking on green and I want to be able to hit hard. So I will take 2 actions to attack.
Question for actually both DM and Fairlance. Wouldn't the Ice Blast still trigger?
What?
No, you had to take damage. Never mind.
Oh, if you're talking about Iron, no.
Well, I believe the raising the shield like negated the hit. It raises AC.
Yeah.
All right, so
All right.
47 to hit
Will
him.
crit.
Hooray! I will roll my second attack at 29.
To crit. Wait, is that with the flat-footed admin? You do that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that will just be a normal hit.
Okay, so 47 crits. Got it. Alright, so roll 9d8 plus 33. Hey, that's a lot of 8s.
Jesus.
And then I will give, so that I
Calculator.
used 3 actions. I used my 1 action for as a haste action, so I'll give my last real action to the dog, so he gets 3. D20 plus 31. Should hit, yeah.
Yes.
D20 plus 26. No, and then last attack. 21. No. 3d8 plus 8. Hey, look at me go.
Right. Okay, so that's going to bring us to Lucas. It is your turn.
Righty. Well, since I am still technically get my advantage on green, I am going to swing.
Okay, that'll
Fucking
crit.
hell.
So that's math 62. Okay.
And again.
That'll hit normally. All right. And green will go down.
Down goes Frazier.
Hooray!
Take one action to go up to blue. And say fuck it. That the last one, I'll try and get one more hit if I can. Probably not.
That will not hit. And it's time for your bleed.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and roll your flat check. All right, and you're no longer bleeding, buddy.
Hell
Yeah, until something hits me again.
All right, Fer-de-Lance is no longer enfeebled.
Oh, that goes away? Hell yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, after one round since you succeeded.
Hooray!
Mine lasts an eternity.
Hell, you got 9 more rounds. Walk it off. All right, so Manfred, you are up.
Question. This is gonna sound kind of screwy. The big bird bitch. Is it technically a summoned creature?
It is not. Someone dragged
Okay,
that
so-
bitch here.
Okay, so it has not been summoned from another plane. All right, damn.
Yeah, it is from another plane. It was not summoned. It is here. It is here and has
Okay.
been for a few centuries
Okay.
at least.
Damn. Well, that ruins that plan then. All right.
Also, that's the thing powering the defenses.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about them anymore.
What?
Let's see. Fucking 25. So there's one action. Second action, I'm gonna go ahead and touch Lucas on the back and give him regeneration. So for 1 minute, you are going to you gain regeneration 15. You can't die from taking hit point damage, and its dying condition can't increase to a value that would kill it. Though if its wounded value becomes 4 or higher, it stays unconscious until its wounds are treated.
So no one can die.
Just Lucas. It's one willing living creature.
You know, that
if
tracks.
if you take acid or fire damage, its regeneration deactivates until after the end of its next turn. Yeah, and you can regen limbs, you can regrow organs. Yeah, you're pretty good. So there's my turn.
All right. So Lazarus, you are up.
Okay. Haste action. Move. Here. Give one action to give to Crocher 2, so she has 3. Would she be able to fit there?
No, just like because of the picture, like it is taking up these 9 squares.
Okay, got it.
Just no background.
Okay, I'll move her there. And I will have her attempt to grapple Red. This is gonna be funny.
All right. So
Suplex that motherfucker.
Right?
there is a.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that'll fucking go. Yeah, that crits actually.
Aha! Suplex that motherfucker!
Suplex City.
And then for my last 2 actions, I will telekinetic projectile at blue. Surprisingly. I need to double check my spell attack really fast. I forgot to change that. 29. Okay. So this is gonna be with a +1. So 48.
Uh, God, I'm fucking blank. Okay, you said telekinetic projectile against blue?
Yes, blue.
All right, that'll crit.
Hell yeah. And I think this didn't change. Correct. Cool. Dice roll. Bam.
All right, math. Okay, so enemy turn. That's wrong stat block.
I'm sorry. +1 to that as well.
You fucking.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I mean, a little bit.
All right. Okay. So, Lazarus, you're going to see that both red and blue are each about to cast a spell. The same spell, so it's kind of just pick your poison on that one.
Are they targeting me?
Red is targeting you, blue is targeting Fairlands.
Okay, so
They are both casting Paralyze.
they're level 15, correct?
Yes.
Okay. My Necromancer's Visage actually comes into a play.
Don't do
So,
that.
it must attempt a will save against my spell DC to even attack me.
Lovely.
Yeah.
39?
Yes, sir.
Fuck.
Yeah, get fucked.
Fuck.
Damn it.
Wow, it needed an 8. Cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, that is its high save.
I would need an 12.
Okay.
Yeah, 31 was the good save. Everything else is 6 lower.
Actually, because red is restrained.
Ah, right. We good?
You can't use any actions with the attack or manipulate action.
Oh, wait, restrained.
Path to escape.
Got it. Let me see if they can get out. What's their athletics DC on Decrosia?
39.
Okay, so show me a 10. That's an 8.
Ha ha!
Show me a 15.
Ha ha!
Show me a 20. God.
Yeah!
Okay, so you're countering blue? Be-
What's level spell is it?
Third, it's just paralyzed. Wait, seventh.
Sure.
Sorry.
Oh.
Well, they're
That's a
casting
little
it.
bit of a difference, DM.
Sorry, it's a third level spell that they are casting at 7th level for some reason. Oh, because it can target up to 10 creatures. Got it. Either way, you're probably going to want to counter this.
So it's still targeting me.
Yes.
Spell
So-
turning. Can it beat its own save?
Let's see. We're looking at DC 36, so looking for a fucking 5.
Oh,
So it does not
dang
paralyze itself.
it. That would have been hilarious. But then, yes, I will.
Well, if it
That's how-
turned the spell on itself, then
That would've been
that's it, right?
That's just a spell that I just have on me. That I just put on me. It lasts an hour.
Well,
It
yes,
doesn't cast action to do anything.
What he's
Yeah,
saying is that
I
it
know,
paralyzes itself.
I'm saying the counter spell doesn't matter if you are turning the spell. Red didn't
Oh.
get to cast a spell because it was restrained and squirmed around like a little bitch. And blue
Hold on.
almost paralyzed itself.
So it's still counting as me counteracting the spell, so I still have to roll.
Wait.
Cool.
Okay, whatever.
Cool. Great. We're good. We got there.
Okay. And boppity boopity, we're gonna try and attack Fairlance for reasons. Fuck it. Yeah, did not expect much out of that. Okay. All right. The Umbrix is going to let out a screech. So I need a fort save from everyone that is not named Lazarus.
Does Decrozian need to do it?
Yes, they do.
Thank you. You said fort save?
Yeah.
She's really good at those.
I'm good with that.
All right. Okay. All right. Jesus, Decroja has a 32?
Yeah. She's a legendary at it.
Fairlance, would you like to hero point that, or are you out of hero points?
I'm out of hero points for the next 5 minutes.
Okay. And
And then dog.
all right, so no one crit failed. Decroja fucking crit it, so they're fine. Manfred's
yeah.
taking half. Everyone else is taking full.
I rolled a 46.
The DC was 40.
Jesus.
I'm almost there, but with buffs.
All right, so enjoy all these D6.
That's a lot of D6. Good lord.
Where'd the D12 come from in that transaction?
That's a good question. Where did it come
Did I?
from?
Okay. All right, and the people that failed are drained 2. Manfred, you are drained 1. All right.
Yeah,
Productive
we
turn.
should have just not come here.
This is fine.
This place
What you're worried
sucks.
about.
Fairlance, you are up.
Oh boy, I'm so excited. I will roll my first attack. Cool. I am still without a hero point for 4 more minutes.
Question for you though, Fairlance, because you took damage.
Ah.
But it was
Did
from
I?
the bird.
I never took damage.
From the bird that just did the screech?
Yeah, it's not within 30 feet of me.
Ah, got it. Thought it was just anytime you took damage, anything within 30 feet did the
No.
thing.
It might, but does 36 still miss?
36 does still miss. Since
Okay.
you had the +2 for flanking. Yeah.
So those two. I guess I'll go for the hasted action. Cool. Just
All
keep
right.
getting lower. And the last 3 attacks from the dog. 20. Okay.
All right, that'll fucking crit.
Yep. And then we're gonna go to the second attack.
That will
No.
not.
And then the last attack. No. That's gonna be 6d8 plus 16. Whoops. 6, 8, 16. Nope, 16, you fuck. There you go.
And that's
52 points of damage to blue.
all right. And blue will go down. So it's going to be Lucas, you're up. You need to take a 5-foot step to get that stabby stab. But that's
Yep,
it.
we will take the 5-foot step, and then boom. Fuck, dude.
Would you like to try again?
No, I'm gonna need my hero points for fucking save. So second attack.
All right, that'll hit. All right,
And
so 27.
third because I hate myself.
Because flanking, yeah, that'll hit.
Holy fuck.
All right, 35.
That's all I got.
All right.
Lucas, remember you have regen 15.
When did I get that?
Last
my
turn.
last turn.
Sorry, I've been spacing a little bit. Did I heal any or just have regen?
You regen 15 every turn.
It's okay. This is almost over. So.
You also can't die from taking hit point damage.
So Manfred, you are up.
Gesundheit.
How dare you?
Sorry, I didn't catch the first sneeze.
Could do that, but I can't bump it up, so that'd be dumb. How hurty is everybody feeling?
Very.
Very.
Not at all.
All right. Well, that answers that question. All right. So then we are going to go ahead and do that one. So it is the roll 98 plus 72. Lucas heal 117.
Thank Christ.
Damn.
I feel alive again.
That's why I'm so glad we long rested, so I have my fucking fonts back. They're the
Alright.
only good thing about clerics.
So
And then for third action, gonna wacky whack.
And remember, you're hasted.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hero point that. Can the hasted action be used for an attack?
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Attack or
I think it
move.
needs to be an attack or stride.
yep.
If I remember right.
To stop people from casting like 2 fireballs in one turn.
It's not gonna fucking
How dare
matter.
Balance.
Nope, doesn't matter.
Nope.
I don't think I've rolled
And
above a
double
10
fireballs a
tonight
turn would
on
be
combat.
fantastic.
All right. So enemy turn. Let's see if that bitch wants to break the fuck out. Bam, show me a 10. Gun. Bam, show me a 15. Fuck. Bam, show me a 20. Fuck.
Well, there is a 20.
Feeling like my rolls.
It's okay. I didn't need this combat to be intense anyways. Oh yeah, I need to see how long till it can do that screech again.
Never.
Okay. So it's just gonna go bam, 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 and throw some ice blasts. So hippity hoppity, 1 for Fairlands, or not, 1 for Lucas. Okay, but no crit.
Fuck, dude.
Did you just heal 100 fucking 17? Walk it off.
I mean,
I know,
132.
I'm gonna lose it all in like 3 turns.
You'll be fine.
And I don't think that hits fucking Manfred.
Nope.
Why am I the only one getting hit?
It's tradition. This is the way.
You're not wrong.
Also, you take damage off of this anyways. Walk it off.
27.
Not that much.
Well, yeah, but when it's 30, that's like...
Hey, Pete, you still healed 105 altogether last year.
Yeah, walk it off. Alright, so
I'm
Fairlands,
gonna
you're up.
complain about it.
Train.
right. Fairlance, you there?
Yeah. I didn't think I was up. I was muting because of the train.
Sorry. Yeah, it is your turn.
Okay.
Currently, the only one left is Red, who is restrained because they cannot roll above a fucking 10.
There you go.
Jesus Christ.
No. I'll just fucking re-roll it. I don't care about saving it for anything. Okay, so it hits. Second attack. Cool. And then third, no, not third attack. I'll tell the dog to go get the bird. So that is 2 movements. Fucking move. There you go. And that means it gets 1 attack. And this is just at regular 45 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. There you go. Hit bird.
All right. So Lucas, you are up.
Well, I'm sure this comes as a shock to everyone.
Gonna stab. That'll hit. Okay, 27. Love to see it. Also hits. 28. All right.
I feel like I just got skipped.
I think you did. Yeah, I'll get to you after this. I apologize. I don't know why I skipped you or how. Because you were
Right.
literally at top of initiative. I said sorry.
DM. You have one
And then
job.
last will be to make sure that Fairlance has flanking.
All right. And Lazarus, do thing.
The Croja will attempt to nom.
And they do need to use an action to maintain the grapple. It's just another athletics check, basically.
Okay, well that would be the athletics check.
Okay,
Just maintain
so
that.
continue.
Does that count as the attack action
Uh,
to maintain?
yes, but I don't think it's going to make too much difference with it restrained.
Okay. Or because things. Oh, okay. I'll give her 2 actions to nom. Oh.
Okay, that'll hit.
Again. It won't hit. Okay. And then she does 3d8 plus 12, if I remember right. Yep.
All right.
Kind of like where I'm at right now. That is some feet away.
It's at least 3.
How good at reflex saves is Doggo?
Surprisingly good.
Best at it.
Okay.
That's his best save.
Then I will cast good old lightning bolt.
All right.
I think Lucas is in that line.
Okay, Big Bird. Uh, okay. And
That little corner of me in the in there.
okay, so a lot of successes, but no crits.
Does Lucas have to roll that?
I am in little corner.
That is a you call, Mr. DM.
I'd say in this case, yeah, but they're fine.
Yeah. Okay. So D12. At least taking okay. That's a great lightning bolt.
Woo!
uh, for my last action, I will at bird with crossbow.
Honestly, I could have done more damage just rubbing my feet on the fucking carpet.
Hey, that's a level 3 spell. You put some respect on that.
When it does 8 damage? No!
I don't think I hit the bird.
You did not hit the bird.
That's fine.
Okay, and Manfred, you are up.
Oh, great. Yay, woohoo. Fantastic. Woohoo. Right.
I'm sorry.
Fuck, I don't know. Just gonna fucking. Where'd my stat go? There it is. Oh, that doesn't hit big guy. Lucas, how are you looking?
How long does that 15 thing last?
Let me go back to.
I think they said like. Oh wait, no, that's heroism. It's probably a minute or something.
Oh, okay. Then I'm all right.
It is 1 minute. Yes.
I'm okay.
Alright, then in that case, I will just bit. Fuck if I know. There ain't nothing real good to do here.
Then be like Lazarus. Do something subpar.
That's pretty much the entire existence.
Excuse me. We're just holding this fucker out of combat.
So are both of these things, are they like, I know they're from the shadow plane, are they made out of shadow, or like what are they made of exactly?
The Nightwalkers, yes. I don't fucking know with the fucking Umbrex.
Like, does he have blood?
For all intents and purposes, it doesn't say they can't bleed. They have blood of some
Cool.
variety.
Roll the 2 that you need to do a DC 35 fort check with him.
I'm sorry, I'm kind of crashing right now. What was it? When it will be over soon. Don't worry. Who's doing what saves?
Actually, hold on. Let me double check this range for you because I forgot this room is fucking massive.
It is pretty fucking massive. This thing is about, yeah, like 60 feet from you.
That's what you said.
It's a 60 feet. Cool. So yeah, it just needs a DC 35 fort save.
The bird? I'm gonna be honest, you just need to kind of not roll fucking low. So it'll take
Jesus
half.
Fucking Christ. Yeah, sick. It's dumb. 25 damage. There's my turn.
Alright. So, Lazarus, we're back to your actual turn instead of the one that I skipped.
Hell yeah. Decrosia to maintain.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Same roll.
That bitch is never getting out of this fucking grapple, is he?
Apparently.
Might as well just fucking murk this man while he has a little bit of dignity.
I will give an action for her to nom.
That will
Does.
meet, just because it's grappled.
Do it again. Hell yeah.
Okay.
6d8 plus 24. Time go
Alrighty
Trader.
then. The last Nightwalker will go down.
Hell yeah.
You still have actions, right, Lazarus?
Yeah. I got a lot. Let's see. Why does this have to be such a big map?
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
A little bit. So I need to move 25 feet. No. Need to move. 3, 4. There's the 5. Or does anybody need more heals? Or is everybody pretty okay?
I'm alright.
I'm okay for now.
Oh, good.
What does this staff have that I can use right meow?
Kind of everything.
You're not wrong. I will use 7 things for fireball, and I will do it so I cannot hit Doggo. And I will do it up enough to where I don't hit the pyramid.
Alright.
So can Birdo make a reflex save of, I think it goes off 9.
Alright,
What does it say?
we'll just assume it does if it doesn't say anything. It will actually
Aha,
fail.
it failed. I need to figure out what level 7 fireball does.
A lot.
A lot.
I think it's
Yeah.
an extra d6 per level, so I think a normal fireball is 66, right? Or is it
Yeah,
8d6?
it's 2 extra d6 per level higher.
Oh,
so
okay,
it's
no
60
big
Jesus.
deal.
plus 8d6, so
14.
14d6.
Yep, roll it.
It's not bad. It's pretty good.
Alright. So, on its turn, with the last Nightwalker dead, the ashes scattered throughout the room flow toward the central pyramid as a pitch-black tornado around the massive bird held in place by the glowing green chains. The bird-like monster struggles for a moment, trying to beat its wings as if to fly from the pyramid, but is inexorably drawn to the top of the structure by its bindings. With a deep sigh, the being settles its body and stares at you, its eyes little more than orbs of reflective blackness. The creature opens its mouth and shrieks. While there are no words in the sound, it's full of powerful emotion. Its foremost right eye sparkles with an inner light as it studies the room and those gathered before it. The creature will lower its head towards its right leg, and a massive talon stretches up to its own eye. With a sharp, sudden slash, the creature plucks out the eye, which hits the floor with a sound like crashing stone. The creature nods towards the eye and will settle back on its pyramid.
That was metal as fuck.
What the fuck just happened?
Is anyone going to examine the eye?
I will go
I
examine
will.
the eye.
All right.
Damn it.
So, examining the eye, you can see images swimming around in it, which will then project into the room. The images projected from the creature's gem-like eye resolves into a figure dressed in elegant finery, standing next to a skeletal giant in robes. The smaller figure is Chancellor Kemnebi. He speaks to the giant in carefully measured tones that carry more than a hint of a threat. So, Kelganth, the only way to gain this reagent is by destroying the bound one with positive energy. The giant nods in reply. The Chancellor will continue, and when the creatures are born, the process can be repeated indefinitely. The Lich will reply, his voice dry and deep. Yes, but there's a problem. Every time the Umbrix is destroyed and reborn, a bit of the creature's energy is siphoned away. The giant will pause for a moment, and when the Chancellor doesn't reply, the giant speaks again. That means less and less power going to the defenses of Yled, my lord. Yes, I am aware. A fire lights his eyes as he looks up at the Lich, who takes an involuntary step back at the intensity of the Chancellor. And I do not care whatsoever about this city. The Shadow Ash is key to my plans. With it, we can raise an army of the dead from the very nations that Geb feeds. It shall be an army, my army, with a size never before seen anywhere in Galarian. If this city's defenses need to be sacrificed, so be it. That is a small price to pay for victory.
Hey guys, let's stop attacking it. 'Cause it's bad. And I will recount, assuming they also didn't watch what I saw.
Oh no, the images got projected into the room.
Oh, so
Everyone
we
just saw essentially a full confession.
Can we take the eye with us?
Yes, it can be replayed at any time. And is
Cool.
actually the first piece of actual evidence you've ever had to connect Kemevi to anything.
Taking it.
Oh, that's good, because it felt like
just-
we had nothing up in this point, and I was just
Yeah.
making sure.
I'm going to cautiously approach Birdo with Band-Aid.
You can see as it's been sitting up there, it's just been slowly healing over time.
I'm still gonna help it.
Okay.
I fucking help it.
Alright.
I help it a lot.
Well, that will bring us to the end of Book 5. So we will call it there, and everyone's going to obviously level up to 18.
Hell
Woot.
yeah.
Woohoo.
Done.
I'm going to double check to see if that eye does anything else since it's a named item. I'm not sure if it does anything else besides show that fun little picture show.
Oh, so you want to know something funny?
Hmm.
I now can reflect spells as a class ability now too.
Oh, okay. So the only thing besides the images that it does is whoever holds it has life sense 120 feet. Imprecise.
Hmm.
Alright. So with that, we're going to raid out, and I'm going to head off, obviously.
Lame.
I mean, I'm going to do the same. And go to
Also
bed.
lame.
I've been sitting here falling asleep in my chair as we've been doing this.
Yeah, sorry, just like we were so close to the end, it's like it doesn't make any sense to extend this.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'll talk to you guys in the near future. Obviously, if you have questions, just shoot me a message.
Adios.
Alright. Talk to you guys later.